Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite nail polishes for fall. I am going to show you close-ups of the bottle and I'll be inserting some swatches from either the brand's website or swatches that I find online. I'll be leaving credit for all the swatches and links in the description box if you do want to purchase any of these. So if you want to see what my favorite nail polishes for fall are, then just keep watching. So I'm going to be starting with, I guess, the most classic color for fall, which is dark Vampy colors. And surprisingly, I only have 3 of these. I used to be really attracted to these colors, but then I don't know. So I'm starting with Germanicure by O.P.I, which is a blackened base with a burgundy red shimmer. And I just think this looks beautiful on the nails. It's super vampy, but it has a little extra to make it special. The next color that I chose is OPI's Visions of Love. And I used to be completely obsessed with this color. This was, I think, one of the first OPIs that I ever purchased. It's just a perfect oxblood color. The first coat does apply a little bit sheer, and if you like more jelly-based formulas, you can definitely do it in 1 or 2 coats, and it looks amazing like that. But if you apply 2 to 3 coats, then it's just a really blackened oxblood color, and it looks classy and elegant, and I just love it. And finally, the last color for the Darts Oxblood colors is going to be Lincoln Park After Dark, which is just a classic OPI. I think this is in everybody's fall favorites. It's a very almost black dark purple. It's chic and classy and super vampy. So next I have a couple of blues and greens, which are more dusty and muted. First up we have Essie School of Hard Rocks, and this color is really interesting. It's kind of hard to describe. It's just one of those muted, dusty, green, blue, gray colors, and it just looks gorgeous on the nails. I think this was a 2-coater. That's a really great formula. I know that Essie's don't always do, but this one does, and the color is just beautiful. So the next color I want to talk about is Sinful Colors Rainstorm. This is a really interesting color also. It does have that dusty, muted quality that the Essie did. And I would say this is a medium to dark navy with a hint of gray and dustiness in there. This does have a little bit of a thinner formula, and it does take more coats to build up, but once you do build it up, it's a really beautiful color. So the next color that I want to talk about is actually from this year's OPI Iceland collection. This was a standout for me in the collection. Once I saw pictures of it swatched, I was like, I need to have it. And it's actually pretty similar to the Sinful Colors Rainstorm one, except I would say this is even more muted than that and a little bit darker. So this is OPI Less is Norse, and I would describe it as a dark, dusty blue with a hint of gray in it. I know this is definitely still available, so if you haven't tried it, you should definitely check it out. And the last bluish green that I have is OPI Is That a Spear in Your Pocket, and it's from the Fiji 2017 collection. This nail polish just makes me really happy. It might be a little too bright for fall for some people, but I love wearing blues and teals, and I just think this is, yeah, just a little brighter than your usual fall teal. So yeah, you should definitely check this polish out. So next I have purples and grays, and I only have 2 colors in this category because I'm not the biggest fan of purples and grays. They're really beautiful, I just don't know if they complement my skin tone that much. But the first color I have is Essie Warm and Toasty Turtleneck, which is just a light dusty purple. This again was one of my first nail polishes, and I used to wear this a lot and I loved it. Yeah, it's just a really staple fall color. And next up we have Sally Hansen Gray Area, and if I am going to wear gray, it's going to be this one. But yeah, this is a gorgeous slate gray color. It's the extreme wear line, so you know that these are usually 1-coaters and just amazing formulas. If you haven't tried this color, I would definitely recommend it. It's drugstore and it has an awesome formula. So now we're going to be moving on to my favorite polishes to wear during the fall, and I have a lot of these, and they're probably all really similar, but just a little bit different so I can justify having them all. So first up, I'll start with a sad one because it was limited edition, and it was definitely one of my most wanted nail polishes that I had to hunt down, and I paid a crazy amount for it on eBay, but it was worth it, and that is China Glaze Zombie Zest. So this is described as a murky, dirty looking green jelly base with a bunch of iridescent glitters through it, and it's pretty sheer. I would say this definitely takes me like at least 3 coats to get it to opacity, but once you do get it to that, it's just the most amazing effect on your nails. This is like my ideal olive green nail polish. It was from the 2010 Awakening collection. I would say since then they have made similar polishes, which I do have a couple in here, but I know for sure 2 dupes are Spa Rituals Optical Illusion and Orly's It's Not Rocket Science. I did get both of them. I don't know if Optical Illusion is still available, but I just got Orly It's Not Rocket Science not too long ago, so I can definitely link that one. I would actually say that the Orly one has a better formula. If you were to go for one, I would say the Orly one. Next we have a newer purchase. It is Deborah Lippmann's Weird Science. I just got this summer and I wore it a lot over the summer, and I'm definitely wearing it this fall. And it's definitely one of the more unique polishes that I have in my collection. It's a chartreuse green shimmer. It just gives the most beautiful effect on the nails. It's super bright and super glowy. I got this on eBay and I believe it's still available. Next up we have this gorgeous 90 lacquer polish in Singer Auto Salvage. I think this was from last year's Men of Letters collection. Kind of gives a similar effect to China Glaze Zombie Zest. It's a little bit lighter. It's a murky green jelly base with a bunch of holographic gold glitter. Really great formula to pick in 2 coats, but it does dry a little bit textured, so definitely need a good top coat for that. So next up we have one of my all-time favorites, and it's Polish Gilded Olive. This is a kind of new release. I know it was definitely released this year. I would say it's exactly what it's called. It's a Gilded Olive Foil nail polish. 2 coats I think it took me to build up to opacity, but it's so glowy and shimmery and amazing. I believe this is still available. If it is, I'll link it in the description box, and I definitely recommend you get this. So the next polish is this amazing forest green called Forest by Picture Polish, and it's described as a forest green jelly polish with gold glitter and scattered holographic. And there's just so much going on in this polish, and the gold glitter like radiates from within. It just looks amazing on your nails. It took me I think 2 to 3 coats to build it up. This one does also dry a little bit textured, so I just had to apply 2 layers of top coat, but it looked amazing. And it lasted a really long time on the nails, and I had a lot of people compliment me on this polish. So next up we have what I would consider mustard caramel colors, and I only have 2 polishes for this. I have a lot that are similar to it, but these are the 2 that I picked. So the first one is O.P.I. Is, O.P.I and Apple Pie, which I would describe as a perfect caramel color. It has some brown in there, some orange, some mustard, and it just looks delicious and warm on your nails. It's similar to colors like O.P.I appears to be tan, icebergers and fries, anything like that. This is just a little bit lighter and warmer. The next color I chose I would describe as a true mustard color, and it's Polish Caramello. This is from Kathleen Light's own nail polish line, which I love. The polishes that I've tried from her have great formula, like some of them are 1 coaters, 2 coats at the most, and this is no exception. This is a gorgeous mustard color, and I think it's actually pretty flattering on most skin tones, because the thing with mustards is they can clash with your skin tone, especially with mine since I do have a more yellow undertone. But I actually like how this one looks on me. Next I want to talk about my favorite nail polishes to wear, which are burnt oranges. Some of them pull a little more brick, more pumpkin, but they give the same effect on the nails. The first color I'm going to be talking about I would say is a perfect example of this category, and it is O.P.I. It's a Piazza cake, which is what I have on my nails right now. It's like the perfect burnt pumpkin color, and it just gives you the most beautiful burnt orange color. I love wearing these colors on my lips, on my nails. Next we have another polish which I know is a lot of people's favorite, and it's Essie's Playing Koi. I believe this was from last year's fall collection. It's just another amazing burnt orange. This one is a little bit darker than the OPI one, and it has a hint of more brown in it. This one is a good Essie formula. It took me 3 coats to build up to the opacity that I wanted, and when it's on your nails it just looks amazing. I'm actually not sure if this is still available because I know a lot of people have tried to hunt it down. But yeah, if you want a similar effect, I would say OPI It's a Piazza Cake is really similar, or the next one that I'm going to talk about. So next we have Sally Hansen's Clay. This, like I said, is really similar to Essie Playing Koi. When you build it up, it does pull a little bit lighter, which I prefer over the Essie one. So the next polish I want to talk about is another one from the China Glazed Awakening collection, and it is Acre Body. This is just a dark orange glitter in a black base. And if you try to wear it on its own, it's going to take you, I think, at least 3 coats or even more. But I wore just 2 coats over Sally Hansen's Clay as a topper, and it looked amazing. Super glittery, super Halloweeny. The next polish I'm going to talk about is definitely a staple. This released last year from Kale Polish, and it's called Brick Sidewalk. This one has an amazing formula as well. I think it's either a 1-coater or 2 coats. The only thing is that if you do build it up, it becomes darker, so it looks a lot darker than it does in the bottle, but it's still a gorgeous true brick color. So the next polish I'm going to talk about is OPI's A Woman's Prerogative. So I would say the perfect way to describe this would be like an amber foil finish. It is pretty sheer, but once you build it up, it's just glowing, gold and orange, and amazing. And last but not least, we have a very recent discovery, which has become a quick favorite, and it's Colores de Carol, the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. This is gorgeous. On the website, it's described as an intense burnt orange linear hollow with iridescent orange flakes. It has the most beautiful like base color, and the orange iridescent glitters on it just make it really special and unique. So that's it. Those are all my favorite nail polishes for fall 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!